For a long time, Prince William moved with predictability, carefully planned appearances, clear priorities, a steady rhythm. Then something shifted, quietly but unmistakably. Not a scandal, not a confrontation, just a moment where the pace changed faster than expected. And according to royal insiders, it's something William wasn't fully prepared for. To understand why this moment matters, we need to ground it in reality. This story isn't about rumour, it isn't about private drama, and it isn't about inventing conflict behind palace walls. According to royal observers, it's about timing and responsibility. Over the past year, the structure of the British royal family has shifted in ways that are both visible and subtle. King Charles's public health announcement, Catherine's temporary withdrawal from public duties, and a lighter roster of working royals have all contributed to a changing landscape. Prince William, as Prince of Wales, has always been preparing for greater responsibility. That preparation has been gradual, deliberate, and very public, but preparation doesn't always match reality. And this is where the phrase "wasn't prepared" needs context. Royal commentators have noted that what changed wasn't William's role on paper. It was the speed at which expectations landed. Suddenly, appearances mattered more. Messaging carried more weight, and silence became louder. This topic matters because it gives us a rare look at how the modern monarchy adjusts when plans meet unpredictability. The key moment wasn't a dramatic event, it was a sequence. According to multiple verified media reports and royal correspondence, Prince William's public schedule quietly expanded during a period when the institution needed visible continuity. More solo engagements, more leadership-focused appearances, more questions directed at him, even when answers weren't expected. Royal insiders, speaking through established outlets, suggested that William found himself stepping into a more central role sooner and more fully than anticipated. Not unprepared in ability, but unprepared in volume. This is important. Royal commentators have been careful with their language. No one has suggested panic or missteps. Instead, they've described a noticeable adjustment period. One insider quoted in the British press noted that William is methodical by nature, preferring long-term planning over reactive decision-making. So when circumstances required immediacy, that shift was felt. Observers began noticing small details, a more serious tone in speeches, fewer informal moments, a visible focus on duty over visibility, and the public noticed too. Online reaction focused on William's demeanour, not concern, but concentration. This is where it gets interesting. According to royal analysts, William wasn't reacting emotionally, he was recalibrating. That recalibration, quiet, controlled, and largely unseen, is what insiders have pointed to as the real story. Not that he was overwhelmed, but that the situation demanded a different gear. If you enjoy this kind of calm royal breakdown, where real developments are unpacked without jumping to conclusions, you might want to subscribe. These moments make more sense when you follow them closely. Perhaps the most revealing part of this period is what Prince William didn't say. There were no interviews explaining the shift, no statements acknowledging pressure, no public reflection on the changing dynamics. And according to royal observers, that silence is deliberate. William has long been known for keeping internal matters internal. Royal commentators have noted that he avoids commentary that centres himself, even when the spotlight intensifies. Instead, his response was structural. He continued focusing on long-term initiatives. He avoided speculation. he let appearances speak for themselves. What wasn't said publicly has fueled discussion. Some have asked why William didn't address the changes directly. Others wondered whether the silence signalled strain. There's no official confirmation of either interpretation. But royal insiders suggest that the absence of commentary reflects discipline, not avoidance. This is consistent with William's broader approach, one that favours stability over explanation. A lot of you watching right now aren't subscribed yet, and if you're enjoying this thoughtful, measured analysis, it really helps support the channel. British media coverage during this period has been notably restrained. Broadsheets emphasised continuity. Royal correspondence highlighted responsibility. Tabloids, surprisingly, largely avoided sensational framing. Experts have pointed out that this mirrors past transitional moments in royal history where heirs were required to step forward incrementally, often faster than expected. Comparisons have been drawn to earlier phases of King Charles's time as Prince of Wales, though commentators stress key differences. William's style is quieter, less explanatory, more operational. Royal historians have noted that this reflects generational change as much as personality. In today's media environment, over-explaining can create instability. William appears to understand that. Coverage has consistently framed him as steady, even if the situation itself was demanding. So what does this mean going forward? According to royal commentators, it suggests that Prince William is entering a new phase of leadership, one defined less by preparation and more by execution. That doesn't mean the transition is complete, and it doesn't mean the pressure is permanent, but it does suggest that William is adapting in real time. Some observers believe this period will shape how he approaches leadership long term, reinforcing his preference for structure, focus, and measured response. Others think the intensity will ease as circumstances stabilise. Both interpretations remain possible. This channel is about understanding these moments, not rushing to conclusions, but watching how patterns develop. So here's the question that lingers. Do you think this period truly caught Prince William off guard? Or was it simply the moment preparation met reality? And when you've watched his recent appearances, do you see adjustment or confidence under pressure? I'm interested in how you interpret this moment.